Hello.
Hello.
Thank you, Dean. How you doing?
Hello.
What's up? We're here to play some D&D.
I'm good, thank you, Ollie. How are you?
I'm alright. I actually woke up a reasonable time today to play this game. Usually I wake up like an hour before. And like just make it. Just
I only
like
woke up
crawl.
an hour before.
Yeah, but you're in like you're a different time zone. I don't have an excuse.
We all get it. We're all Twitch nerds. We get it.
Yeah, I know. So, I don't know if anyone has anything to discuss before we get into the nitty-gritty of it.
I don't think so.
When last we spoke, our heroes faced. I'm just kidding. You go.
Go, Doxy, go! Go!
Do it.
Oh, okay. Last time we talked to some mermaids. They were stoked to see Indira. They were kind of iffy on my friends, but I made them kind of come around a little bit. And then they sent us to a shipwreck to recover a painting for them, and also a set of potions that would help my friends to breathe underwater. Indira doesn't need it because she can already breathe underwater. Yeah, that's true. Where we found the shipwreck, there was a griffin's nest, and also we got in a fight with a magic carpet, and it kind of kicked our asses a little bit.
Yeah.
And then once that was done, we decided that we were going to open a treasure chest that was on the boat. And we were faced with a skeleton pirate captain. Well, pirate at least, maybe not captain.
I feel like that's a very positive interpretation of Knight and Vale's actions.
I said you all got your asses
also
kicked.
there was a date that Indira didn't know was a date.
Yeah, you just skip past the whole 2 hours in the middle.
I just feel so bad about it.
You loved it, really. Alright. Let's start off today's session with...
Rolling initiative. Sniped.
Dun, 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 dun.
rolling initiative. It's not... It's not sniping, because if you rolled initiative then I would have been cranky with you, because you did it at the wrong time.
No, I was just saying the words. I wasn't getting in there early. Come on. I know how this works.
Saying your first rodeo.
I'm looking for my token. There we go.
Yep, you're on the boat now.
On the boat. You're on the boat, baby.
Okay, sure.
Legit, don't tip the boat over. We will die.
It'd be pretty hard to tip the boat over. Even with your
It does have like
mighty
a
strength.
skewer.
Okay. Yeah, it's skewered like a good...
Did you just call Indira a chunk?
No.
She's pretty small. She's just
She's
very
actually... It sometimes... Like, I forget that she is tiny. She's actually a small.
It's her magic that makes her strong.
How much smaller is she than Gil? Just
She's
just
like,
smile.
what?
She's doxy sized. She's like 5 foot.
Yeah.
Oh my
Whereas
God.
Dean is... Gilwyn is 6 foot. So there's a straight foot between them.
6'2".
Gilwyn's
actually.
more than
6'2"? Whoa.
Gilwyn is
taller
shorter
than
than me. Take that.
He's
Alright.
short. Jeez, I forget. Like the fact that you're actually
Actually,
the northern
a
giant.
freakish.
Yep, that's true.
I can't wait to get a Dean hug.
Oh, it's gonna be like a...
Envelop me.
You're gonna get one.
Alright, is
I want
everything
that
good to go?
too. This isn't fair.
You're not part of the Dean Hug Club.
I know.
Okay.
First rule about Dean Hug Club. No
Always talk about
Oh.
Dean Hug Club.
Okay. Racist, but okay.
Okay. So, why don't we start combat off, as we should, with Vale giving me a Constitution save.
Oh,
Actually,
boy.
never mind. So, as the combat starts,
I don't
Right.
want to be scared. Or poisoned.
Shit. Gilwyn, run!
to briefly remind you... Oh, shit. You were trying to open up the chest in the bottom of this wrecked ship, but it's not in the water. It's up in the rocks. As the second you opened it, it got closed again by this ghostly pirate captain who lunges for you, Vale. I don't know if it's necessarily graceful, but you manage to back away from it as it tries to grasp at you. As it does, straight up pulls out a horn off its belt. It's spectral, ethereal. You can see right through it. You can see the bones and also the flesh. It's very strange. And blows the horn, where you can hear creatures reacting throughout the ship. Night.
Knight just pulls a dice cup and a few dice out of his voluminous coat, puts them in, shakes it, rolls the dice, which the 3 dice go towards the other 3 party members and then sort of vanish into the ether. And he just says, "My lady, may all our attacks strike true," and cast bless on the other 3 party members.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Another new thing that he's done. I am also, and then he just brings a card out and says, "My lady, this is for you," and places it against himself for a healing word. Yay. That was worth it.
Yes, because of the previous session fighting Magic Carpet and Griffins, you are already banged up.
Is it nighttime?
No, but you're
It's
inside.
always nighttime.
It's daytime, but there's no light permeates the bottom, the lower deck of the ship.
Right, yeah, we're lower down. Okay, I understand.
You're in the low deck. There would be enough, like, tiny cracks of light, but not enough for you to make your way as human.
Also-
but Knight's sword should be making some light.
I appreciate that joke, Ian.
Thank you. It wasn't a very good joke.
So actually,
It's nighttime.
you would have this. So you can see a little bit, Gil. Next up.
Much better.
There you go.
Lovely.
Oh, is this... Can I finally use the bookmark I got in a Christmas cracker? Where is it? I left it around for just this moment when I need to go between 2 monsters in D&D. Yeah, Christmas cracker.
Good old Christmas crackers.
I did really well with Christmas crackers. I got a bookmark and I got like 2 bottle openers where I needed one. Now I got 2.
I got a stupid little notebook that I then left in the pocket of a pair of jeans and put them through the wash.
That's a very Ian thing.
I got a giant green paperclip that I broke almost instantly.
Oh, that's
the sort of thing, I know that if that had happened to me, I would be genuinely sad about having broken the paperclip.
Appearing
Ah.
from the... So kind of... You've seen people make boarding maneuvers on ships, either... all of you have, actually. It very much like that, aside from this ghostly sailor is boarding the own deck of his own ship, going through the wood, and kind of drops down behind you, and will swipe at you. What's your armor class, Mr. Knight? Don't worry about it, nowhere close. Don't think your armor class is 7. Not even your worst lower armored characters.
That wouldn't even have hit Lily.
Yeah.
And that's saying something.
All of Ian's characters in the Monday game have trash ACs.
Lily had 9 AC.
They all require carrying by my characters.
Why? But fine. Okay, I won't haste you next week.
I take it back. We're a good team.
One goes up behind Vale and will try and scimitar you, but maybe it's because they're ghosts fighting in the daytime. Maybe because of the bless, they're rolling like trash. So Vale has to dance between 2 pirates.
Hey, ho. Hey, ho.
Is that his dodge
No, Vale
noises?
doesn't sound like that. I want to hear that sass.
Gilwyn.
I'm going to look around and see all my friends have 1 each, and then double take and notice Vale, sorry. Ooh. Oops.
Oh, immersion ruined.
Vale has 2, and I'm going to flank this little puppy.
Oh, he thought he was flanking me, but actually he was getting flanked all along.
And I'm going to strike him with my rapier. If possible.
Yeah, you can try.
I'm advantage, right, because of bless?
No,
You're
bless.
advantage
You're
because of
advantage because flanking. Bless gives you an
Bless
extra
you,
D4
D4.
to the attack roll. So, after this, roll a D4.
Probably not going to need it, but roll it anyway.
Just teaching some good practice. For him.
Yeah, good practice.
You hit. You hit a lot, actually. Of course, you realize when you plunge your rapier into the kidneys of a ghost, it doesn't really react other than its head just twists all the way around, and then like its torso does slowly as well.
Oh,
All right. Next up
that's me turn.
is Vale with a
That's
pirate
me turn.
captain in front of you and another pirate behind, and Gilwyn trying to help, but not so great.
I did it, Vale.
Get it. Get it, Mum.
Get the camera.
Vale's going to draw the Comet Blade and the Parrying Dagger, as you do when you want to buff up your AC.
And
Shield
also fight
effect is on.
ghosts.
And fight ghosts. That boy made the mistake of looking away from Vale when Gil stabbed him in the kidneys, so he's going to stab him,
Makes sense?
because that way I get advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Starting out strong, eh, lads?
That is such a Neil roll.
Yeah, exactly.
The golden boy.
To be fair, I got hit with 3 consecutive ones in my Monday game.
Yeah, no, he got a bunch
One
of bad
at
luck.
least was on like an advantage roll, so like it was
How
only 2.
do you want to banish this ghost in a flourish of attacks instantly?
Oh, he turns to look at Gilwyn, and the Comet Blade just zoop through the face.
Yeah.
And, he
And
just
because it's the Comet Blade is magical? Question mark. Like you almost see the ghost like phase in and out around the blade before just
it's good against
into
things
mist
that
and
are
dust.
out of this world. This is he gets it. I don't think I'd be able to damage the other boy with my parrying dagger, but I'm going to attack him anyway for that psychic damage.
psychic damage.
No, I take the psychic damage. Never mind.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, bless.
You've got a bless.
You have got bless.
Heyo.
That's a hit.
And I know it won't deal damage, but it's that. Oh, the parrying dagger always comes through for me. I need
Aside
to name.
from the couple of times it doesn't.
I'm gonna rename him to Old Faithful.
That's a very Neil thing. All right, Doxy. There is a ghostly sailor behind you, and also there's a few more around.
Yep. I'm gonna Misty Step to the one that is on the other side of Night.
Mm-hmm.
Get that flanking damage going. Sorry, 1 second. I have to like move my sheet around to make that. And then I'm going to attack this motherfucker with advantage. That's what I'm gonna do.
Smart ghost fire. Eating strats. I've done that twice today. I've just been trying to move the camera around and like lurched it awkwardly to the side. That's a hit.
All right.
All right. Say now, ladies.
And I don't get my extra attack because my bonus action was used for Misty Step.
Not bonus attack. Your bonus attack is not a bonus action. You just have 2 attacks now.
Well, then I'm.
It's offhand that has a bonus action.
Okay. That's dope.
Yeah.
I rolled normal instead of with advantage.
Reroll.
My bad.
That is a hit.
Let's go.
Usually, when you swipe aggressively at someone with your axe, especially like this, because it's not even really trying to dodge, and you just cleave right through it, and you expect it to split apart. But it's undead. It's a ghost, and even when you sort of do actually grab the bones, they just splinter and sort of fade away into mist. It is barely harmed by your attacks. And now, Pirate Captain.
And now,
Mon Capitaine.
Mon Capitan. He's going to plunge.
Are
his
you
gun.
okay? Is it the gas leak season? Is that what's going on right now?
I'm pretty leaky and full of gas.
You know what? Just for that, you get hit. Can you make me a Constitution save while I gather my dice?
I can also uncanny dodge.
Let me
Good
plug you
idea.
up.
And Constitution.
Ooh, that's a really good idea, actually.
Oof, that'll do, I think.
As the
Add that D4 just in case it can't hurt.
as the pirate lord lowers the
D4s are
horn
my dice.
and just starts trying to swing for you, you like dodge and duck and roll out of the way, so he only grabs you in the ghoulies instead of the gonads.
No.
Hit a less vital body part.
He grabs just the shaft, not the whole leg.
So it would have been 27 necrotic damage.
Oof.
Now, Uncanny Dodge will half that to 13. That's pretty good. And you don't have any downsides.
This is an attack, not a spell, yeah?
This is an attack, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's a undead ghostly attack.
I just want to confirm, because obviously Uncanny Dodge wouldn't work if it was a spell.
You're good, mate. Knight.
I suppose it would, but only certain.
Knight looks around at like the extra ghosts that have appeared and says, "Well, it has been a while since I did this." Reaches into his shirt again, pulls out a small chess piece, a bishop, and lifts it up and says,
That's cool.
"My lady, turn those whose luck has already run out." Channel divinity.
That's
Ooh.
clever. Each undead that can see and hear you within 30 feet, does that include the captain?
It does.
No. Yes!
It
You're
does.
there. Sorry, I did it on Indira, so it's all of them. And that would also include...
Get pranked.
That would also include the people on the upper deck. Oh, no,
Excellent.
they can't see and hear you. That's good.
Oh.
So they all
Let's
make a
see
wisdom
or
save.
hear me. Can they hear me?
Yeah, I'll let you have it because it makes sense.
Ghosts don't
What's
have
the
it
DC?
Wisdom saving throw. I assume it would be against my cleric.
Yeah,
DC,
your cleric DC.
which I don't actually have listed, but it would be 13.
Because of that, only 2 of them fail. But they'll be the two like the 2 little guys near you. They spend their action trying to move away as far. Okay, so they're just gonna try and run on their turn, which is next.
Oh my.
Should I do anything else with my turn? Because I still have a bonus, and I might as well bring a spiritual weapon out behind the captain, because
You also know
should-
that the turned ghost beside you can't take reactions, so you can move freely.
Yeah, but Knight's being a bit of a battlefield control at the moment. He's standing in the middle, so I can summon the spiritual weapon within. I think it is 60 feet on initial cast, isn't it?
I you know what I
Yeah.
did, and I shouldn't have done. Shouldn't have deleted the chalice. I knew I made a mistake while I was setting up today.
It is reappearing behind the ghost captain and taking a swing at him, and that should have been with advantage because I'm an idiot.
Reroll then, mate.
Yep. And it's going to miss when I roll with advantage. I can almost guarantee it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Hey!
Not quite.
Not quite,
Not
indeed.
quite a miss.
Go, giant dice cup of doom. Ooh,
Hell yeah.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really good, and it's force damage.
Yep.
It's great because there's this spectral captain who's got this like long cloak that's kind of joined into his ghostly form and is wrapped up all around this side of the ship. He's like lurching after Vale, laughing. The bone jaw is kind of rattling back and forth, and then this dice cup just clonks him around the back of the head. We might even say so much that the skull spins around a little bit, just for maximum memeage.
And it rattles.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes like a xylophone noise. That is hilarious. Next up are ghosties. Well, this one between Knight and Indira immediately tries to run away.
Really?
So it means Knight and Indira can have reaction attacks against him if you wish.
I wish.
If
Swing away.
Indira's going for it, I will as well.
That's a hit.
Do we?
You
yeah,
would
we
have advantage because you basically hit it as it's moving.
Yeah.
Both of those are hits. Oh, that's amazing. So
Fucking killing it, dude.
Indira's like axe swing is enough to slow it down because it's not a magical weapon. It doesn't do true damage. But Knight's weapon is magical, so when he plunges it into the ghost, it is banished from whence it came. This
Hey,
one,
I completely forgot that I now have a magical weapon. Score.
this ghost just out of the ship because it's
Peace
a
out.
ghost and it can.
It fades away.
Awesome. Vale. No, Gilwyn, sorry. I deleted the ghost that had the turn order on it. Let me
I'm going
fix
to
that.
cast Guiding Bolt at the ghost next to Erebille
Awesome.
at first level to spend 1 slot of Soulmender. Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah, that's not at advantage.
It's not coaching.
Would you care to re-roll that?
Yeah, I do. Hey, would you look at
Oh, would you
no.
look
that?
at
No,
that?
I'm gonna spend luck.
I never get to have my fun with old Dino.
That's better.
That's better. That's also a hit.
Okay, good. Level 1.
Ghosts can't wear armor, aside from the ghost you've met recently that was wearing armor.
How do you guys all do more damage than me? That's not possible.
Because, well, one ghost.
Doxy, I don't want to be sexist, but it's that big dick energy.
When they're out of spell slots, you'll be laughing.
True. Except for Vale.
Yeah, when I'm out of spell slots. I don't actually
You-
deal much more damage than you, to be fair.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Yes, actually, if I can. 1, 2. Come around to this side.
Yeah? Yeah.
The dice cups floating above your head.
Yeah, I see there's no reason why the dice cup can't, can't enter its space. Awesome. Next up is Vale. Look at
Thank you,
that.
Snuggles.
Once again, let's stab this boy with the comet blade.
At advantage.
Yep.
Shwang.
It's good.
It's good.
My god, this boy's still not dead.
Nope. Hate to break it to you, but he's a ghost.
Well, good luck, Gilwyn. Peace out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, wow.
6. You got this, Gil. Good job.
Does it get an opportunity attack against you, or do you have something?
It
against
doesn't, because I've hit it with a melee attack.
that? I thought you had something like that, but
I
it's
meant
not.
to pop that,
It's
yeah.
not come up for a while, is why I was wondering. Indira,
Swashbucklers.
you see Vale leaving Gilwyn with the pirate captain.
That makes me fly into a rage. And jump on over here and attack this boy. Let's go. I need to use my bless. I need to use
You
it.
do have bless.
And I still have inspiration from last time too. Can I use them both or no?
When were you inspired? Was it back when you were on the rocks?
I don't know.
Because then it
look
only
at my-
lasts for 10 minutes.
My bless carries on giving everyone 4s.
Yeah, that's dope.
Don't worry about it. A 17 is a hit.
Okay. Cool. Cool damage. All right, let's do that again.
It's like it knows you're fighting a ghost. That's a hit.
I would love to click this thing, but it's not working.
I can click it.
Look it real good.
Ooh. Almost another 1.
Almost number 1. It was close.
I'm so upset. I'm supposed to do so much damage.
You run up and start swiping at the spectral form, and it's already haggard. It's already brutalized by the various magical attacks, so it's feeling it. It's looking somewhat torn up. It's gonna swing at you in retaliation.
Okay.
Which hits. Can you give me a Constitution save, Indira?
Sure thing.
You also get to add.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Yeah, you get to add bless to that.
Constitution. I'm just not even gonna bother rolling.
No, yeah. So it is 22 necrotic damage. As the spectral captain grabs at you, and you can feel the chill touch of the dead dragging you to the grave.
It's casting inflict wounds every turn. That's what it's doing.
Pretty much.
She kind of doubles over a little bit.
And at that, like, holding you down, it just starts laughing again. It's like, you shouldn't have tried to take our bounty.
Knight makes a motion with his rapier as if like using it like conductor's baton. The spiritual weapon, the dice goes bang.
It's so perfect. It's so good. I can't
Conductor's
deny it.
baton.
You're a baton.
That's a hit. Wow.
Wow, that sucked.
Tiny baby damage.
Yeah. So
Foxy, is that you?
Whoa.
That's exactly like I was already given the knowing nod. I was already on top of it.
So seeing it
self-burn.
not fall, Knight just frowns slightly, then leans forward slightly with a burst of speed, just charges up around the side, and is just going to try and stab this ghost.
Yeah, spiritual weapon.
Get him.
Don't you have advantage?
No, not here.
Because it's basically when you back someone up against another character.
Yeah. 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Excellent.
You need to be able to draw a line through them, Duxie.
Ooh.
And with that burst of speed, with a frickin' just like any Smash character with a sword, launching out at the end. As the captain laughs, he goes silent, and then it all starts to fall apart into a more sort of sea mist like the rest of them. But he says, as he's falling apart, I curse you, each and every one of you, when you're in the waves. You will feel my curse. Then it fades away.
Knight flourishes rapier back in, very fancily.
Fades away like drying cum.
Ew.
This is not a PC stream, everyone. Just like heads up, we didn't explicitly say it, but it is definitely not.
Dean should just have a label, not NSFW, across his forehead.
Get it tattooed, man.
Man's always thinking about cum.
Just have warning explicit under me.
Well, that's.
I'm usually the crass one, so this is interesting.
Dean's trying to up his game. He doesn't want to lose his title.
It's just ectoplasm.
Well, that could have been a lot worse.
Vale?
Oh.
A ghostly pirate like launches down from above and swipes at you and hits you. I'm so glad you started speaking. Because it just made it so much more perfect.
And this is why I was standing in the middle of the battlefield.
Can you
to prevent that from happening.
please give me a Constitution save?
Maximum effort.
You don't have that in this game.
Yeah, we do. All my characters have it. I just don't roll it.
Look at my bless! Look at it!
So
It's
that's a
wonderful.
14 necrotic damage, but you also managed to withhold the worst parts.
14 again. Ow. Wowza. More. Oh.
You wouldn't think there'd only be one, would you?
Well, there were more than one, to be fair.
Exactly. Gilwin.
Yo, okay. Let's see here. How does Vale look visually right now?
I think pretty
I got
spooked.
this. He's pale. He looks like shit.
Is
But
he
not
standing
like,
up?
not like shit. He's still fighting.
Okay.
But like his lovely golden color is
His hair's a little not so perfect. You know?
oh yeah, there's like a couple locks have fallen down.
Yeah, that's how you can tell they're damaged.
He's anime hair.
I'm gonna go
His
ahead.
outfit's
And,
starting to tear apart.
gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on the one next to Vale again
Okey-dokey.
at first level.
That's a miss.
Bless.
I don't think you can add bless to spells, even if they're spell attacks.
Really?
I mean, it sort of depends on your interpretation of the rule, because it's to any attack roll and
spell attack roll. Yes, so if it said any attacks, I would have said no, because it's attack roll.
I will re-click it. It might just be attacks. No, it's
It
an
does say
attack
attack roll.
Add a
Yeah.
bless.
Come on, Ian.
It's going to roll a 1 now. After all of my boasting, it's going to roll a 1.
A
13.
2 is still good enough. It's still a hit.
Hey.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Nice. Yahoo!
Yeah.
First level.
That's like one of these things where the sailor ghost is like laughing because Vale's looking so bad, and then just gets knocked to the side by the bolt of white light, but does not instantly get banished.
And then I'm going to inspire Indira by jokingly say, pick up the slack. And then give her a wink.
Vale.
She's gonna say, I can't pick up much of anything.
You're never too angry to
Fail.
self-deprecate.
Well, guess what I'm gonna do? This boy's got a glowy dot right on his face.
You're right.
Dale's gonna stab it.
Wow, they were the slowest dice rolls ever.
It was a casual one. That's a hit.
It's a tease.
Yeah. With the following Gilwin's guiding light. Pop.
Thanks, Gil.
welcome.
Just need you to be on the screen.
Screw this boy. Two. Let's go and stab him in the booty with the parrying dagger.
In the booty.
Hey, wait a minute. That's not. Oh, there you go. What's that? Sorry.
That's fine. We all got time here.
Experiencing some technical difficulties.
Yeah, Roll20 doesn't like this time period for some reason. That's a hit.
Oh, that was my bless anyway. Okay, right. There you go. Bam. Pop.
It's something. Indira.
I have a stupid and embarrassing question.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
How many times can I Misty Step?
Ooh. Once per day, essentially.
Okay.
You regain it once you sleep.
Alrighty.
Because it's not a spell for you, it's a spell ability thing.
Right. I wasn't gonna use it. I just was wondering.
No,
So
that's a good
all right,
question.
thank you. I am going to saunter up to this guy. She's kind of dragging her axe on the ground, but she's pissed. And I am going to attack this man.
It's a hit.
Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna attack him again.
It's a hit.
That's better.
That's more like it. And then lightning
Yep.
inexplicably fucking comes in through the top of the ship.
It's more that you are electrical, but it does fail.
Oh.
Oh,
There it is.
That, and guess what ghosts aren't resistant to?
Is it lightning?
Yeah.
It better fucking be lightning.
So it's like you do all this swinging, and it's more the static electricity that launches off of you constantly while you're raging that does more harm than any of these axe swings. 9.
The spectral dice cup is going to float up above Indira's head and smack this ghost one.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Right old smack.
That's a hit.
That's definitely a bonk. My dice cup is doing its work this
And
this
with
attack.
that, with a crash from the dice cup and a ethereal cheer in the
Dice go
in the
flying
air,
everywhere.
dice go flying everywhere. The last ghost is banished. You may even go so far as in the next few minutes to peek upstairs, but you see no more ghosts.
Looks like everything is clear, everyone.
Indira just falls down onto her butt, and she's just like, "I need to rest."
Would you like some healing, Indira? I still have some energy left.
Well, that could have gone better.
She looks at you, and she goes to answer, but she just kind of coughs up blood into her hand.
Night see Matt just like, yes, I think you need healing, don't you?
And she like gives you a bloody thumbs up, but doesn't make eye contact.
Crap roll, but you know, it's a thought that counts.
It's the what with my logic, it's like the initial magical healing is enough to seal the wounds. The rest is like the rejuvenation.
That's also for Indira.
Oh, thank you.
Ain't that
Vale,
polite?
you took some hits as well. Do you need some? Vale is currently otherwise engaged. I'm just going to heal him with my last spell slot.
I'll pass Indira like a hanky and cast Cure Wounds. Red looks good on you.
Handkerchief.
She smiles at that and indicates her like red clothing.
It's true. All right.
Then she probably just lays down and falls asleep.
Have a quick nap. It
She's
leaves
in rough shape, even after all that
leaves
healing.
the rest of you in the bottom of this crashed, I was about to say spaceship, sailing ship, crashed here on the rocks with now an undefended chest and the rest of the ship that you can
So
wander through and plunder.
I'll turn to these two and be like, so at what point exactly did we go from flying beasts to ghosts? Can someone please help me work that out?
I mean, come on, it's obvious. There is treasure here. Pirates, treasure, ghosts.
Angry spirits left behind on the following the sinking of their ship. It seems fairly logical to me.
So they were
Not
just
sure.
they were just here.
When it's run aground.
I suspect this was Indira's lady friend's husband. Oh, late husband.
Okay. So you didn't anger them in any way, they just came at you.
Yes. Now I'm going to go and try and unlock this chest for the first time.
I will go look for that painting that we are supposed to look for.
Is Vil lying to me?
Yes. Because you saw him unlock the chest the first time.
Yeah. No wait, I was down below, wasn't I?
No, you climbed up before they
right,
did
right.
it.
You didn't. What you didn't see was the reason the carpet attacked us.
No, that's true.
In fact, did they even see the carpet attack us, or did it die before they got up here?
It died before they got up there.
yeah,
were
they
fighting
never
over
saw
it.
the carpet. But,
Yeah, we don't know about the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
but it seems like Vale and Knight have an agreement never to speak of that again.
Okay.
Come on, it's not the most.
It wasn't
Yeah,
the most
definitely
impressive.
don't let Indira find out about that.
So, when you open up the chest veil and actually look through it, at the top are the 3 potions. Like I said, they have this very fine, like glass is hard to make, especially in a fancy world. So very fine glass bottles with bone toppers that are in the shape of beautiful women, like very carefully carved bone. The potions themselves are kind of like a seafoam green, and it kind of has a couple of different layers that kind of separate and move. A whole bunch of gold. When you end up counting it out, it's 2,100 gold pieces. And there are a handful of pearls. There are 3 pearls. Quite hefty ones. And there's also appears to be a finely crafted axe. kind of the size of a lumber axe. It would work like a battle axe in combat. It's kind of hard to place where. It kind of reminds you of a dwarven axe, but not exactly, you know? But a similar sort of thing. It's quite pretty.
And 3 pearls, you say?
3 pearls.
Oh, go ahead and just pop those in my backpack. In my little pocket.
Stash them in your pocket. Forget about them.
Then, he'll stand up, cross his arms, and go, well, I guess Indira is going to be pleased.
It's much smaller than her usual axe.
I'll say that, actually. And then gesture to the one that's like resting in her now resting hand.
She's like snuggling it.
All right.
Maybe she'll be able to wield this one with some grace.
Are you saying she's ungraceful?
No, she's just not as elegant as other combatants. It is effective still, but you know, doesn't have to put on a show.
It's true. It's true. By the way, Knight. Very
Knight has wandered off and is looking for painting.
You're like, Knight! And you kind of hear him upstairs looking around. Because up in the higher deck is mostly like boxes and things that have been thrown over stuff. It doesn't take you very long to find a painting, Knight. It's dusty, but it's a painting of Lady Belvedere, but looking 20 to 30 years younger.
Well, I don't even really know what she looks like. I presume they would have said, yeah, it's a painting of a mermaid lady.
Yeah.
Is there anything else interesting up here?
Not really. Gone off supplies and booze and things, which I imagine one of you will grab back.
Like, you puff up for him, like goes. Oh, okay, no, it's a mirror.
Yeah, there's just a lot of like weird, useless tat that's kind of been knocked about because the wind has got in here less than the.
Then after a little bit, Knight comes back down carrying the painting. I believe this is what we came for.
Yeah, that looks about right. I'd ask Indira, but and I'll like nod to hers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I would be surprised if there are multiple paintings of mermaid ladies on this ship. So,
yeah, that's true. Knight, I was trying to say before you wandered off, job well done in that fight.
Oh, thank you. You did rather excellently yourself. Is that casting through that thing from the island? That is quite.
Yes.
That's quite similar to some of the things I can do. It's quite surprising, really.
Yeah, I don't mean to steal your thunder.
No, by all means. I seem to have rained on your parade a little bit since I arrived. After all, it's only fair you steal some of my tricks as well.
Veil.
Some of us don't need spells to do the work. Just saying.
Yeah, some of us just run away and leave our friends to be attacked by a ghost.
Did it attack you?
It was going to.
Did it?
Until Indira stepped in.
No. Did it attack you?
I'll walk away. I won't say anything.
No. Look at this. He rolls up his sleeve and there's like this bluish hand mark. Look what it did. Where is yours? Come, show me.
I thought that was from Indira last night, and I'll like jab him on the shoulder and keep walking.
Yes, which, come to think of it, thank you for following us invisible. Yes, I noticed.
It was Knight's idea.
Oh, of course it was Knight's idea. Yes, you do not have to blindly follow Knight.
It was rather amusing.
Was it?
Well, it
Yes.
wasn't blindly following. I could see him.
Also, for all that it was amusing, we were not concerned about you. We were hoping it would go well there. We were merely trying to assist.
It might have gone better without an audience. I can't perform under that sort of pressure.
Knight just raises an eyebrow and grins.
So, can we head back up to deck now? It's a bit not very nice up here. I know we're underground, but I'd like to see the daylight again, please.
Yes, that is entirely reasonable. Is anyone else slightly concerned about the captain's final words?
Yeah.
Yes and no, but more importantly, we should wake Indira and get back to the ship. There's no telling when a change in the seas would cause our own ship to hit against the rocks here. And
True
I
enough.
don't know about you, but I do not want to end up here for a long time.
I do not personally want to replace the captain and his fellow crew members here, no.
You'd make a pretty ghost. I will say that.
Thank you.
Nope. Meant night.
Knight just tips his hat. Just...
I'm gonna go wake Indira up. And I'll grab her axe and violently shake it.
What do I roll to see if it works?
It eventually works.
Okay.
You have to. You're in a dangerous place. You never get into a deep sleep. You know.
Before she like actually wakes up, she's like, "Gil, stop."
Do I hear that?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I will blush and smile and then keep shaking.
Knight is there, you just nudges you in the shoulder.
With the cup.
Yeah.
She like reluctantly gets up and is just like, "I need to. Can you guys, Captain?
Yes, but I believe we will need to take a quick swim to get back to the ship. You might be quite awake by the time we get back.
Swimming is easier than walking for me.
I
Let's
might
go."
suggest that it won't be, considering the wording of the captain's curse. It could be taken as literal. When you are in the waves, you will feel his curse.
Did
guys are
you guys find those potions, the painting?
Yes, we have everything that we came for.
Right, yes, the potions. They'll you see him go back to the chest and hand them out to the non-water breathing members.
Smart.
Yay.
We'll just give them back to the mermaid.
Wait, what? Why are we giving the potions to the mermaid who can breathe underwater?
Because they were hers.
They are ours now.
We don't need them.
Yes, we do.
No,
She
we
can
don't.
sell them for money. It's hers if we don't
We
need
can
them.
sell them. What? I thought you were a pirate. Knight, you are with me on this one, no? She sent us to come and get what we wanted. The only thing that she asked for is the painting.
I'm a pirate, but I still have friends.
Right, well. I am your friend, and I would like these potions.
We'll talk about it.
Yes, I believe this is a debate for when we are all less tired and covered in horrible wounds.
So, you slowly make your way down the rope back to the rocks, swim back to your ship. The waters are choppy, more choppy than they were before.
Do I have to roll anything to recover my rope?
Your rope is fine. You use someone else's rope as your rope was
It was
your
my
rope
rope.
is tied to the rocks now with pitons and stuff. You
Well, I mean, I
can't
have a
really
climbing
get that.
speed. I could slowly go down, removing it as we go. As the top person coming last.
You can give me a survival roll for that. Because that's still not an easy thing, even though you can climb, which means you can try. You know? Otherwise, it'd be like a tug
I
and
would
see
like
if
to
it
point
breaks.
out, I will give a roll for this. I do not want to be doing this at the danger of my own life. Like, if this looks like it's not going to work, Knight would stop.
By all means, Indira would expect no less.
Yeah.
You're more useful to her than a rope is.
It's not... It's been used. You can pull tiny parts of it away, but not the whole thing. You're probably better off just buying more rope next time you're
Yeah.
in port.
Knight, while halfway through it, just looks down at Indira on the ground, just sort of shakes his head, and then starts climbing down.
She
Once we're in the water, and you, as you say, Ollie, the waters are a bit more choppy. I'm like, this is just a coincidence. He didn't mean anything.
You literally just faced a ghost and you're still a skeptic.
I certainly hope you're all right, Gil. Things of this nature have a worrying habit of being real. But
Yeah, but anyone can say a few scary words just because it's a ghost.
yes, I agree. Let us remain optimistic until proven otherwise.
These two are pirates. Have you ever heard of curses?
You hear like over the waves, like if a Vale's like really swimming hard, you just hear, "We're fucked, Gil."
See, we're fine.
Indira's gonna test breathing underwater and make sure she still can.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Indira takes her last breath as she.
Right? No, like she would just take a tiny breath in to see how it goes, because she was scared that might have been the curse.
That would have been real cucking of me. Ah, Doxy, you finally leveled up. You can breathe underwater now. Psych.
Okay, yeah, it would be real cucking. Like every first monster that we fucking faced was immune to lightning.
There might be a coincidence that maybe you made a lightning-based character after everything had already been built for a different
super
group of
kidding.
parties. Yeah.
Ollie.
Kill me.
I was super kidding.
Okay. You make it back to the ship. Raise
Indira
anchor.
goes straight to bed.
Instead of raising anchor, you go straight to bed. What now?
They can raise anchor. She said, "Take over."
In which case I'm gonna need some piloting rolls from one of you.
Well, I think she might have said that, but once she goes to bed without even raising anchor, Knight would look at the other two and be like, "Perhaps we can." I mean, we're not too close to the rocks, are we? We're like,
you're far enough away that it should be safe.
Yeah.
The thing that obviously I was gonna say, similar to some other systems, like none of you actually know how to control things, so you are at danger if you're like, oh, we're gonna raise anchor, and then like Vale's gonna take the wheel. You might just crash right into the rocks.
No, I am actually trained in water vehicles.
That's true.
Vale does have proficiency.
so Knight would turn to the other two back. She said we could raise anchor. Yes, calling on the blessings of the lady so often has rather reduced my capacity for the day. Perhaps we should rest well with a watch to ensure that the sea does not turn against us in the meantime.
Okay.
Great, that sounds like an excellent plan. The watchman will be able to watch as a wave comes over the ship and washes him off. And then the rest of us will drown, just like the watchman.
I'll take the first watch and I'll start climbing up and I'll yell down to Vale like, "You might want to go check on Indira,"
Nope.
and then grin as I keep going.
I would also like to say this is a bad idea and we should head to a dock right now. But I'm a strong swimmer. Be it on your heads. Okay? I also happen to have pocketed a potion of water breathing. So, look, you don't want to go the way of Haven.
Too soon. Still too soon.
Fine.
Knight just says to Gil, "I was making a suggestion. I was not giving an instruction. I had imagined that the pirate would overrule me if he was that. At any rate, I should
You
get
don't
some
need me to
rest."
raise the anchor. You can do what you want. I want to go over here.
So, Gilwyn taking first watch. It's kind of a watch that's gonna go through like the afternoon into the evening, and in these tropical waters, it's quite a beautiful sight. Can you give me a perception check?
Of course I can.
You see a tentacle. You see another tentacle.
Oh no!
Oh dear! Oh dearie me!
Everything's fine, everybody.
Gilwyn, being the romantic bard he is, somewhat distracted by the beautiful sunset and doesn't notice something large sloughing its way up the side of the ship. Now, Vale and Knight, what are you doing? You taking an early nap as well?
Yeah, I want my spells back because I have literally no spells left.
Vale's gone to sulk in his hammock.
So none of you here either.
I'm dead asleep, dude.
this large thing, oblivious to Gilwyn, just starts its way up onto the ship and starts going through the quarters. First, it finds Indira, because Indira's captain's quarters are easiest to get to. And Indira is passed out. Never mind. You ain't getting no kind of roll about this. You're just going to get attacked. Soz.
Meanwhile, Gilwyn's like singing to himself, like, "See, the water's fine. We're fine." Who cares?
To himself.
During this time, would we have any time for short rest?
Does this count?
Not how it works.
Ow!
Soz.
Rip.
God damn it, Gilwyn. Why didn't you lock that? Apart from
You
because
used
it was
it
very
earlier, yeah.
amusing.
He's got more lux. He just likes the memes. Indira, you wake up to
A tentacle in places where it shouldn't be.
not a tentacle.
I've seen hentai.
To 5 bludgeoning damage and 2 acid damage, but more noticeably, that's because a large, oozy seaweed monster that's kind of formless but does have arms and legs and a kind of face just picks you up and starts engulfing you into its form.
Right.
Yeah, what would you do immediately?
She's going to yell, "Ah, cut me a break!" And like that's her flying into her rage.
Okay. I
Starts out this
suppose.
pretty sing-songy, just kind of angry lady to this like monster sound. "Oh, cut me a break!"
It's like them dropping a screamo song.
Give me a moment. Wow. Because the little ship I have for you doesn't include your captain's quarters, so I just needed to do something real quick. You know what? I'll give you a bed. I'll be nice. This is how generous I am. You know what we'll do, actually? We're going to take a break.
I have to pee so bad. I've never
been
been
an
so
hour.
stoked for a break.
We'll be back in a couple of minutes. However long Doxy needs, I guess.
It'll only be a minute.